Hey Capricorn, welcome back to Peace and Carmen. I'm Carmen and welcome to your April tarot reading. If you're new here, I do monthly tarot readings. I also do personal readings, so if you're looking for that, check the description box down below for my information. You'll also be able to find my TikTok page and my YouTube page. Alright, so let's just jump into your April reading, Capricorn. Alright, so this reading is for the Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if it resonates for you, I would love if you subscribed. That would be awesome. If it doesn't resonate for you, I would recommend checking out some of your other placements, alright? Interesting. So I'm really not much of a numbers girl. Numerology is not a thing for me, but I do know that your life path of 3 is supposed to be very significant, and I'm just noticing that we have the 9 of Cups, so which is a multiple of 3, and then we also have the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Wands that are coming out. So if you are interested in numerology, maybe just something to keep in mind that that like angel number 3 or your life path 3, maybe look that up and see if that resonates for you, because I definitely feel like that is something significant, okay? Alright, so this Hanged Man is coming out. Alright, so the first card out, as I said, is the 9 of Cups. It is in reverse. So far, all of the cards are in reverse. So the 9 of Cups, we also have the 3 of Cups here. And we have the 3 of Wands. And hopefully these are focusing for you on that camera. And we also have the Hanged Man. All of them, again, are in reverse. So, I don't know what it is about the season this month, but a lot of us are really not reaching out to our friends. We are staying in. We aren't trying to hang out. We're not trying to, we just don't really want to communicate. I think with Ayurveda, it is Kapha season, so that is a season of depression, of, you know, more isolation, but I do see like there is longing. There is, the 2 of Wands came out here, so we do want to have these connections with these people, but there seems to be a little bit of hesitation. So it could be with a specific person. 7 of Swords in reverse. So you could have gotten into a fight with a very close friend. You felt like they were kind of sneaking around and you didn't like it, and now you feel as if you cannot trust them. It does seem like there is just a little bit of a question on what you can trust and what you can't trust. I think someone might have deceived you and made you really question a lot of things that they might have, you know, had a factor in your life. And if this person did deceive you, I feel like there is a lot of hurt with that. But mostly, I think that you are just like, I feel like you're sad about you allowing yourself to be deceived. And Capricorn, I really think that you should give yourself a little bit of, you know, a little bit of a break on that, honestly, because it seems like you really wanted to trust this person, and I think that they knew that they were somebody. I think that they knew how to get under your skin. I think they knew how to make it so you were longing after them, and wanting that connection with them. And so it's very unfortunate that some people take advantage of others in this way. And I think probably what made it cut a little bit deeper is because I don't think that it was a slow-moving process. I think that this was something that kind of built up after a while. I think that this was something that happened through a length of time. So it might have been someone who you really did put a lot of a lot of your own vulnerability and your own, efforts into. So the fact that it did take a while for this to build up and then, things hit the fan, it hits different, right? It definitely hits different. I think that for a lot of us, because of these situations that might have happened in the past, we are now trying to venture out. We're trying to experience maybe some things that are different than what we are used to. We don't want to be stuck in the same path. We don't want to be stuck within the same people. Now we are maybe going to look outside of different types of people that we're used to. I think that we are going to seek out just different experiences than what we typically do. I think we're going to bust through all of our comfort zones, and I think that it is a good time to do that. I think the information that you're going to get about this person is I think it just rattles you. I think it rattles you just enough to get yourself out of that, safe space, and enough for you to maybe search for something different. Seek something new. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this could be someone who was even a childhood friend, but it also could be this could be a relationship. It could be a romantic relationship, and this kind of, change your idea of what your future is going to look like. It's no longer going to maybe be with this person potentially. I think for others of you, you are now going to be maybe looking for a new relationship. We have the Star in reverse. This might be something that is kind of on your radar, but also kind of off your radar. It seems like it might be something that you want, but it's also something that you're not really searching for. I think that when it comes to your romantic connections, you're kind of just like, well, when it happens, it'll happen. So it's not something that you are desperate for. You're definitely not going out and really, seeking this stuff. If you're on dating apps, you're probably not very active on it. You know what I mean? It's just not something that you have really been putting all that much effort into, but it is coming. And I do think that this is a direct response of you getting rattled and getting out of that comfort zone and trying different situations, trying new experiences, and meeting new people. And I think that that's going to be a really great thing when it comes to your love life. I think that you are going to end up meeting somebody who comes in slow and steady. So this might be someone who becomes more of a friend at first and then develops into something more, but it is something that I could definitely see developing into something more. We also have the High Priestess that's out. So this is something that is going to be sturdy. It's going to be stable. This is slow moving energy, which is a good thing. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So we are going to want to, I think the reason why this is not turning into a relationship right away, I think it is because right now, Capricorn, as I said, you're not really like diving into the dating scene. And I do think with this Ace of Cups in reverse, I think it is just kind of talking about you really not allowing yourself to really give all your love to somebody right now. And it could be because of these trust issues, because it does seem like there might be some trust issues, Capricorn. I'm not going to lie to you. There might be some trust issues, but I think that you do have a lot of trust within yourself. I think that that is one thing that you are certainly not short of. You do know what you are able to do. If you set your mind on something, you know that you can trust yourself in order to get it done. You know that you're not going to lie to yourself. You know that as you trust your feelings, you trust your gut, you trust your intuition, the High Priestess. But it just seems like when it comes to other people, you don't have that trust for them. And that might be part of the reason why we're just not ready to hand over our love right now to just anybody. But I think that that's okay, Capricorn. I really do think that this love that's coming in is going to be patient. I think that they are going to actually appreciate the fact that you're just not throwing your love around, that this is something that they're going to have to earn, and I think that they're going to be more than willing to earn it. So I think do you. Be slow, be patient, withhold a little bit of that love from right off the bat. Allow a friendship to build, and I think that'll end up paying off immensely. Blessings and Abundance, your first oracle card out for some last little tidbits of guidance from these cards. So there is going to be a lot coming in for you this month. Making sure that we send our gratitude out to, you know, those divine beings, those divine forces, making sure that we thank them for all that they have been providing for us, because it does seem like there's going to be a lot coming in for you. Money is going to be okay. Job's gonna be okay. You're gonna feel as if you have, you know, everything that you need. We have expect miracles. So especially if you are someone who might be a little tight on cash right now, expect some money to come in, because I don't see any type of financial situation happening. I think that this is going to be good money. It might be slow money. It might come in slowly, but you will have it. You will have enough. But I think that also speaks on why you can definitely trust yourself into making means end. Again, you have a lot of trust. You know exactly what you're going to be able to do for yourself. We also have listen deeply. So Capricorn, as we're diving into these new relationships, these new things, and we're getting out of, you know, some of these other situations that might have more toxic behaviors, might be a little bit more deceptive. I think it is important that we do listen to those, and even the ones who might have been deceitful. But we listen, we offer some compassion, but we don't allow ourselves to fall victim to people who don't respect us enough to be honest with us too. So it is about, you know, honoring yourself, but I don't think that you're going to have any problem with that. But I do think that you're going to be able to hear them out enough to not keep any sort of resentment or any type of residual, you know, energy that's going to end up affecting you and maybe affecting, you know, some of your other relationships in the future. So just be aware that even, you know, the darkest of people might have had different types of intentions. Doesn't mean you have to keep them in your lives, but it also doesn't mean that you have to keep any type of hatred for it. So just something to consider, Capricorn. If this reading resonates for you, let me know. Comment down below, subscribe, like the video. All of those things are just acts of support for this channel and for me, and I really appreciate it. So if you haven't already, click that notification bell as well, because I don't have a set schedule for when I post my videos, but next month's video will come out. So click the bell so you can figure out when that comes out, and I'll meet you there. Bye, Cap.